Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Roll20 in the Dark Mode. Wait, what? Yes, our brain died there for a moment. This is Blades in the Dark, featuring the new Roll20 Dark Mode. Yes, very thematic for our setting. Very thematic for our game. I want to apologize for last week. There were circumstances involved that unfortunately meant we had to cancel.
The funeral was nice.
So what?
Exactly.
I legitimately did not hear you, and I feel bad about that now.
Said the funeral was nice.
Ah. As they tend to be, yes. But it's neither here nor there. We are back, we are ready, and we are looking at going insane. Or
Oh, we saw a fish person. Oh my god, I'm going insane. Whoa.
No, sane is the name of the
Nick,
place.
never-
We're going in.
never do that again, Nicholas.
What?
I'm going to beseech you. That was painful to hear.
Oh my god, fish people. Whoa. I'm going insane. Whoa.
I don't think it's actually our guy. I think it's a soundboard.
Certainly sounds like a soundboard. But yeah, no, I really don't know how to pick up from that there. What are you all doing? What are we doing? What's going on? Refresh my
Roll
memory.
initiative.
We are investigating. No, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. We are interring one of our own, supposedly wink wink, into an asylum to get into an asylum to break him out of the asylum, and hopefully also pull some crazy people along with us, because they'll totally join up our cult in the process. That's actually the plan. That's not like me. That's not like a meme or anything. That's actually the plan.
I believe it.
As for what we did in our downtimes, I remembered I almost got swindled by a voodoo king, and I got William and Theodore back.
Not yet. You have. Wait. No.
Oh, not yet. That's right. She's hunting them down still.
Yes.
I found them traitors.
Yes, you did.
Found you, traitor.
Traitor. I think you're the real cult traitor around
Traitor.
here.
Let me read those words.
Yeah, I'm
We're
pulling some
never doing that
reference out.
again, by the way. We won't forget we ever did that.
Traitor pulls out baton.
Better, actually.
Traitor.
Yes. So, where is everyone in the world right now? Where are all of your characters kind of located?
Waiting for the
As you
engagement
prepare
roll.
roll?
Yeah, we need to engage.
Oh, you want to hop straight to that?
Yeah, I think we have reconvened at this point and probably explained how great of a plan we have to everyone else at this point.
Great with air quotes, yeah.
Who
Great.
who
Yeah,
invest-
there's air quotes there.
who went to the asylum and talked to the receptionist?
There's one problem, Rayford. You're our point of infiltration.
Don't tell Rayford that. Just walk in there and it's like, we like to commit our patient, and it's like, yeah, wait, what? Hold on a minute.
Actually, that kind of seems in character. I'm 100% okay with this course of action.
Competent scoundrels in Duskwall. Yeah, so much for that.
In a mad age, look to the madman for guidance.
Mm.
They'll never expect it.
I wouldn't expect it.
Alright.
Just tell them, like, we're going to talk to the doctor.
So,
Let's go through the checklist so we can get this madness going. One
Let's
dice
go.
for sheer dumb luck.
nope, we're not there yet. So, what kind of plan is this? Again, just to be absolutely sure I'm on the right page. This is a
Infiltration.
social plan, or is this a
Yeah,
deception?
so Social? Yeah. Because we have to talk to them to get the people that come over as followers. We're trying to recruit them. So, like, ultimately, we need to be social.
Yeah. So is this social or deception?
Our point of entry is deception. Because
Yes, our point of entry is deception.
Yeah.
True, but the plan itself, I guess, would technically be considered social. Sure,
Technically.
we'll go with that. Yeah.
And
The
the social
book.
connection that's getting you in is
Committing one of
Secretary.
making a deposit.
Yeah.
Nice. So is this operation particularly bold and daring?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
For
it?
the sake of not telling it to our cohort, yes.
What?
We're not filling Rayford in on the plan that we're using him as bait.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We're
Yeah.
we're just walking in and with basically no plan. This is our plan to not have one.
That does in fact make this boulder daring, I feel like.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Is it overly complex or contingent on many factors?
Yes, I want to leave.
I feel like this is in
take
the
it.
grand scheme of things. This probably is kind of complex. Yeah, I hate to say it, but yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong here.
Does the plans detail expose the vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest?
Yes, they think they're getting a new patient, which they're used to. This is normal. This is routine for them.
Okay, I'll take that. I do like that. I like that, actually.
This is either going to go super well, or Xanax is going to have to make a new character.
I have one ready.
That's the plan.
You actually do. That's the fun part.
If we roll enough ones, I'm sorry, man. I don't think Rayford's coming back. Better hope the Ledger's with us tonight.
I hope you like your replacement.
Mushu.
Oh, now I gotta make a new one. Hold on, give me a new character sheet real quick. Takarosi, of course.
Holy goodness.
Alright, what's the next one?
Next one.
Do they have
Is
special
target
preparations?
Yeah, strong against approach or special preparations.
I don't know. Depends on how good their doctors are at diagnosing a real crazy person from Rayford.
This man's perfectly sane. Lock him up.
Get him out of here.
Get the straight jacket. He thinks he's sane, quote unquote.
Well, do they have any defenses?
They have one jack security guard named Ro Jogan.
He's just too jacked.
Two jack.
But he doesn't actually try to fight you. He just tries to get you to eat a bunch of fucking
Edibles.
deer. He tries to get you to eat horse meat. And he's like, "Hey man, you ever done PCP?"
I would say no special preparations. Nothing of the sort. Nothing.
Ooh.
You ever had dustball mushrooms? Crazy shit.
Ooh.
Craziest shit I ever did.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
No.
Do we know any crazy people? Well, we know one, which he doesn't count as crazy as possession.
I know a witch. I don't think that's really of value here.
Mm-hmm.
I know Harker, but I don't know if he's going to an insane asylum or he's going back to jail. I hope his lawyer got him the
I
insanity
mean, I
plea.
know a politician, but that's not going to be considered crazy enough.
Are you joking, Zao? That is the most insane man I've
It's
ever heard.
It's
Yeah,
a different kind of crazy, though.
Yeah, it's not one that you get committed for. It's one that you get free bailout money for.
That's true. I fucked this up. Event the day.
So I don't have any contacts. No.
I think we're on our own.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold
Oh,
on.
we know Babo.
We don't know where Babo is.
Yeah, we can't.
I don't know anyone either.
Hey.
Unfortunate. Well, what about enemies or rivals, any of them interfering in this operation.
They better not.
Mine's a spirit trafficker. He probably doesn't really want anything to do with this. I'm clean.
Well, I mean, hold on. I am friends with a blue coat archivist, so I don't know if that might mess us up because they're involved with they might be involved if there's like a prison break or something like that, and might get called in to deal with the inmates.
Yeah, but he's an archivist, so he's probably not going to be like actually out in the streets or something.
Yeah, this is the thing about what's his name again?
Jaren.
Jaren, thank you. I was thinking Jenna. Yes. Jaren, he as an archivist, he really doesn't get out much. So we're probably safe on that.
Does Bazo Baz know any crazy people?
An idea, though. Yeah, so there is some rivals interfering.
Yes, he's my enemy.
Potentially, anyway. Any other elements you want to consider?
My release.
Hold on, let me have a look at you there, Rayford, real fast.
Oh yeah, what? Hold on, go on.
Yeah, so Rayford, I'm gonna give the group a +1 because you are halfway to traumating out.
We're really gonna be selling that this dude's crazy.
Oh
my god!
Hey, gonna get my third kill streak. Here we go, boys.
I need to mention that somewhere.
Please do. I'm very pleased with it.
We could have planned this better.
Where did I say this asylum was again? I don't.
It's in Crowsfoot.
It's right in the
there it is.
Torrens Asylum.
Yeah, Torrens Asylum for the unwell.
Did I misspell? Nope. Did I misspell asylum? No, I didn't. Very good.
Plastic.
Yes. Any other elements? Anyone want to feel anything to me?
Not that I could think of.
I think that's about everything, honestly.
Okay.
Okay, indeed.
Yeah, I don't think I have much more to add. I either.
Well, let me give you the number you're working with. 2.
Throw me some numbers.
All right.
2?
Let's see. Who hasn't rolled engagement in a while? I don't think I've rolled engagement in a really long time.
I did it last time.
Might I do the honors, gentlemen?
Yeah, it's your plan.
To get your desperate roll, yeah.
It's my what?
No,
the P word.
Oh, yeah, we don't have a plan.
And there it is.
Yes!
Oh yes!
We called it, like, boys and girls.
Oh,
all right, I'm gonna start making desperate experience memes. You'll
Yeah.
take it from here.
Yeah.
Hold up. I need to take a moment with this one.
So what does an engagement +1 actually like? What does this look like us going into?
Hold up, give me a second. I have
We
to
just
write
get
some
committed.
stuff down before I forget it real fast.
New game. Let's be bank robbers now.
All right, we're still a shift from being a cult to being Duskball Payday.
Down.
Good, yeah. So, I want you all to tell me how you went to the asylum. Just don't you think about the +1s. Just how is it you as a group walk in? How is it you're trying to sell this and present this?
So
right
I would imagine we approach as a group. We kind of like enter in and just walk up to like the front desk, and they just kind of stand there, really like sheepishly waiting for a response. And I think it's about this point it settles into Tetsuya. Like he suddenly visibly realizes he didn't tell Rayford the part about him being the bait for this, and is just kind of like, "All right, well that sucks. We got to go with it now. It's too late." And I think it kind of like noticeably crosses his face, and he just kind of like settles into a room. I think it's just really awkward. We're just kind of like standing there.
What is Ketchup looking at me? Like, I turn around and look at Ketchup. What's he doing?
Just like standing with like his hands folded in front of him, like really uncomfortably close to the desk that the attendant's at. I would imagine. Like his side or back is to you at this point. Like you can't really see his face. Except maybe from the side.
Right. Rayford's just really confused. Just like no one has told him anything, and he's just like looking around. He's just like, "Are we seeing the doctor? What is going on?"
So kind of like clears his throat, trying to get the attendant's attention at this point.
Welcome to the Corin Asylum for the Unwell. How can I help you?
Yes, I've returned with the aforementioned patient.
She looks at you, Rayford. This guy?
I look at Mako as like, yes, him. I assume this is the plan.
She looks at Mako now. All right. Doc, she oh god, would they have like an intercom system of any kind in this universe? I would say yes.
Magic intercom.
Yes, there's like it's like a old-fashioned series of tubes kind of thing, but enhanced due to Sparkcraft technology. She clicks on it, there's a light buzzing that fills the air. She waits for a moment. Paging Dr. Darkin, your patients are here. She clicks it off, and it only takes a moment before a tall man in doctor's fatigues, his eyes obscured by large, round, dark glasses, steps through with what can essentially be described as a squad of very large, muscular orderlies behind him, wheeling gurneys in. Mako,
Gurneys?
Rayford, they grab the both of you
Oh no!
and began to strap you down onto the gurneys.
Excuse
Oh,
me, it's just
The one kind of like indicates Rayford.
Mr. Makeover there
The
is
doctor holds up his hand before you can continue. My friend, there is no need to be so courteous. You have brought two men in need of tactical assistance to my hospital, and I am more than happy to offer it to them. They will not trouble you further. They will come out of here better people for it. At this point, unless either of you want to try to do anything, the orderlies are going to have finished strapping you down and are going to be wheeling you away into the hospital.
Oh my god.
I look over at one of the guards, like, how's my face? And it's just a blob of flesh.
Why would you do that?
It's
Why
al-
would you do that?
It's already bad. It can't get any worse. We're already
Oh.
in desperate.
Wait, hold on. So, just so I'm
Mako, what's your
clear,
plan?
this was Mako came with you guys,
Yes.
I don't know,
but
did you?
Songbird and Viper aren't.
Did he? Or I thought we were all coming as a group.
Four of you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay, all
said-
four of us. Okay, just
Yes.
making sure.
All,
Just making
all
sure
four
that
of us
I'm,
are present.
Actually,
that
I
this
made
isn't
a-
I'm just gonna
actually,
go.
I think Songbird's not there. I think I have a cool thing for her.
Okay,
Um,
we'll go
okay.
with that. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
I am going to try and flag down the doctor who was just talking. All right, mate. Listen, I really appreciate you taking in my these folks. They are on some hard times. Now I was just wondering if perhaps I could just have a look around the premises. Just make sure that put me my mind at ease that my pals here are gonna get taken right proper care of.
They're trying to take you too, by the way.
Oh wait, they're trying to take me too?
Yes.
They're trying to take you and Rayford.
Well, that
'Cause
just
I
makes
made-
that. No,
I made
I
a-
like to think that I'm like willingly walking with them, and I am not noticing this. That I'm like willingly just kind of go like the orderlies are like, okay, we need to take you in. I'm like, oh, you're gonna show me around the place.
No, they're,
Alright,
they're
sounds
strapping you. They're physically
damn it.
strapping you down to the gurneys.
okay. No, they're shutting me down. Now I'm gonna now listen, Ham. I just think there's been a bit of a misunderstanding. Now it wasn't supposed to be all three of us getting taken in because we're not all crazy.
Just point circle.
Now, as I'm sure you can tell, I am not a crazy man. So how about we just have a chat, like nice civilized people? Do not touch me or in that area, okay? I do not appreciate this treatment. Now, I would say we just sit down like civilized people and have ourselves a drink over a nice chat.
Are you gonna make a roll here, or are you just saying?
Sure, I'll make a sway roll.
Okay. Desperate limited.
Shh, I'm about to fuck him up.
We're gonna get so much experience, lads.
This is the experience. Session.
This is
What
how
can
we
I
get-
say except you're welcome?
This is how we get caught up for the season, and then the rest of it we just roll.
Uh,
yeah, we
Devil's-
just gonna coast.
Devil's bargain.
He's gonna take you to his
Muzzle,
office.
muzzle.
He's gonna take me to where?
His office.
I want to go there. Yes. +1 bonus dice. Wait, is his office a euphemism? Is he gonna be like, "Welcome to my office," and I'm gonna get wheeled into a sex dungeon?
You just hear the rubber glove snap to his wrist.
I'll just be like, "Oh, alright, find a proper drink," and then I just hear. Alright, I'll take it
He's going
though.
to
I'll
take
take
you
it.
to his office.
Get fucking nerd
Hey!
6.
Okay, not bad. I'm gonna start a clock for this.
We're just like checking all the bots. I should have been playing Bit D Bingo for tonight.
Not a bad picture, Zal. I get it. So this clock is going to be Dr. Darkin is convinced. And I'm going to tick up 2 ticks into it for your success in there.
How big is this thing? Give us our gambits.
Oh, right, yes.
Remember, I thought gambits only worked for risky positions.
They do, but you still get 1 at the start of the
Yeah.
score here.
Oh yeah.
which will burn and not generate again
0.5
for a while.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I come back as Mushu, then that explains why we have gambits.
Got it.
So it will happen. If we don't rescue me from this, it's gonna happen.
So, Dr. Darkin turns away from Ketchal for a moment and walks over to you, Mako, looking down at you. You can't see his face behind his glasses and his surgical mask. Which,
I
to be fair,
Hello
is
there,
all
Mike.
very clean white. Mm. He turns back to Ketchal. Mr. I'm afraid I do not know your name, but your friend here. How long has he been suffering from anosognosia?
Oh,
Ketchel kind of like checks his watch.
15 years.
Considerable time. Do not. He turns back to you, Mako. Do not worry, my friend. You will become very aware of your reality soon enough. I will help cure you of your illness.
While everyone's backs are turned,
I
Ketchel's
think-
like winking really hard at Rayford and
Oh my god, dude.
Mako while no one's looking, just to be aware of it. So they're like, no, this is all part of the plan, and then like poker faces it whenever anyone turns around.
I like to imagine like you're winking to both of us at the same time, so it just looks like you're blinking.
Yeah, at times, yeah. We'll go with that.
The doctor rests a hand on yours for a moment, Mako, like reassure, like Almost like he's trying to do the reassured pat thing, but something about how he's holding your hand, how he's touching you, it's unsettling. It's almost inhuman. Do not worry, my friend. You are in good hands now. The doctor is in.
Oh no.
Orderlies, please take this one to my office. I will be there to speak with him shortly. The other, he looks at you, Rayford. Take him to his room. We will send someone else in to see to him. And
Room.
you two are wheeled away.
Well, so I'll interject a little bit here. So the orderly that he summons to bring the one to his office is Songbird in a nurse's outfit.
Jesus Christ. Wait,
Flashback.
We do need a flashback.
Flashback.
How did this happen?
She probably got one of the other nurses. Yeah, like probably like knocked out one of the other nurses and took her like ID badge and stuff, but is like just telling people she's just like the new girl. But she like
Give me a
waited.
quick torch. So I'm gonna say this is a 3 stress flashback to do this.
3?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yes.
Quite a lot. I'm also going to ask you give me a quick a quick fortune roll of the most applicable skill for this, which I'm going to assume is prowl, but
For the knocking her out part or convincing them that she's a new girl, because then they'd be different roles.
good point actually. Yeah, good point. Give me several rolls in a row. No, give me one fortune roll based on whether you want it to be the prowl, the knock around, or the sway. I'm gonna let you pick which you want to kind of commit yourself to here.
Sway, sure. Standard. Get the die for my being a helix thing. Oh, actually, no. I somewhat modify that. I forgot I have this ability. I'm going to spend the stress to look like that other nurse.
Ooh.
So I probably don't. If you still want the full turn roll for me knocking out the proper nurse, fine. That's still fair. But I don't think it should even really be 3 stress because I just look like her. It's not. It's the only difficult part is the prowl from like a little bit ago, earlier in the day when she had.
My initial thought was 3 stress.
I feel like I feel like you'd have to spend maybe at least one more additional stress for it to last longer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Last longer. Yep. That's fair.
Than a few moments. I don't know. Yeah.
That makes sense.
3 stress. So my initial thought for 3 stress was this is a really specific and really
Intricate.
intricate sort of situation you're trying to concoct for yourself here. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt though, and definitely say and knock this down to 2 stress. But yeah, you're gonna need to spend a bit more stress to kind of maintain this as we go on. I think.
Trauma.
So 2 for the flashback and 2 for the ability then?
Correct. And unless you've already done something to your sheet...
I've already ticked it.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, that was more than the other way. Jesus. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, we won't worry about the roll here then. I like this very much.
Does she just show? So she takes.
Yes.
Was it Rafe? No, not Rayford.
Yes.
Mako.
No, Mako's going to his office. He said send him to his room.
No, but he only summoned the orderlies for the one to the office, so that'd be Mako. So she takes like approaches, looking like this other nurse. But there's probably that moment where like Mako sees the viperness of around like the eyes or something, Like you see the familiar skin cracking, the dark lines that kind of gives it away. That you're familiar with when she's, for what Songbird and Viper are. And she takes you by the arm and walks you over to the doctor's office. Like, oh, this way. Be right down this hallway. Not a very far jaunt at all.
Thank you. How do you sort of react to that?
Hey lads, I'm not being taken to like a sex dungeon, am I?
Oh no, doctor's not really into that. I should know. I asked.
Oh,
And then she
okay.
she kind of stares at you and is just like, how is did Rayford's not taking well to the surprise, is he? I hope he's gonna be okay.
I'm holding my book for dear life. It's like, no, they're not taking it from me.
I think he might try eating one of the guards.
Oh dear. I'll try to help him. Once you get to the office, it's just over here.
Yeah. So is there like an escape hatch, or what's our plan here? I mean, my goods are still down in the sewers, So we gotta get down there if we're gonna be taken.
Well, the doctor will be a moment. So I mean, as it turns out, the staircase is points to right to their left as they're passing by it. Not particularly far.
Wait, yeah, I could just hold on. Yeah, I'll just pop down there real quick.
Am I strapped into a gurney, or are we freely walking?
You were strapped to a gurney.
Okay. Yeah. No. Just untie me, and I'll just go ahead and pop on down there. We can skip the whole taking me to the big man's office, all that.
Okay, but if he doesn't see you in the office, he's gonna call alarms. You might want to make it quick. She fumbles with his restraints.
Wait, he's gonna call what?
Well, he's gonna call alarm. He thinks something will be up. You have to be very careful with these. They're very paranoid. There's a lot of crazy people here.
Well, yeah, but I'm not one of them. I'm sure the doctor understands that. So I'll just be on my way, and
I mean, he's also not exactly on the level, so he kind of thinks a lot of people are crazy. I mean, he thought I was bipolar.
Yeah, don't know how he ever got that impression.
Me neither. Rather strange. Really weird.
I could always just
I do a little finger across my neck, or I try to, if you haven't untied me yet, I try to do like a neck motion. I'll be like, we could always,
when we're in his office.
Oh, well, I mean, if we really need to, but remember what we're here for. We're not here to kill. We're here to recruit, right? All these wonderful people here need to learn the ways of the cult.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Big Man ain't exactly treating him right. He seems to be a bit, he seems to be a bit fucking, heavy-handed. So, I'd say we just bust the joint wide open, call it a night.
Oh, maybe? Is that what Ketzel had in mind? Although that does sound kind of like him. It does kind of sound like
there is not a single plan in that man's brain that does not involve murder.
Man, it's the red sash, for God's sake.
It's not about him, remember. It's about his mother. She tends to like things very red. Very red.
You know what? Fine. I'll meet with the big man and we'll work something out. I always manage to, so how about we just stay posted in case we gotta, cause
All right. Well, just so you know, if he reaches to his right part of the desk, there's a gun in there. So just be careful. She smiles, nods, and
at this
turns
point,
and walks
have we
away.
got? I was gonna say at the point we're at the office, right?
Well, she stopped and untied you by the staircase, so no, you're not at the office yet.
Wait, no, but where's the... Okay, the office is right down the hallway here.
She nods.
Alright.
I go to enter into the office, and I'm immediately going to try to grab that gun.
What?
Okay.
Oh, we did pick our loadout.
God damn, not again.
Well, some of that will be easy because of where we already are. Obviously, Songbird is light because she's dressed like a nurse. She's not going to look like she's loaded.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick heavy.
Makes sense. You were supposed to come in looking a bit crazy, though. Yeah.
Rafer, hold on to our weapons. I won't use them exactly.
Mako, get y'all.
Absolutely heavy.
Y-
For
heavy.
the explicit intention that the entire point of this was to
Mako,
look crazy.
I'd like you to please ignore all possible meta knowledge and truly go.
When
raw.
choosing my thing, okay, I would have done light because my whole thing was dropping them off.
Yeah.
So I would
Like-
pick light. You called me out on it. You were like, hey, don't do that. I was about to be like heavy because it's free, and then you were like, hold on now.
Be
I
a good role
appreciate
player.
the honesty.
You caught me. I was
I
trying to
appreciate-
cheat the system.
I do appreciate. Well, cheat my mistake. You mean take advantage of it? That's not very cash money of you to do, by the way.
But it is very in character of me to do, though. So that's my
I cannot
defense.
argue that. I would ask that all the others of you do the same, but I kind of figure you already are.
On my
With
honor.
that said, we're going to cut back to you, Mako and Songbird, in a little bit.
Oh no.
Ketchal, the doctor is still with you, while the other two have already been wheeled away. There was a moment there, Mr. Rayford, where the orderlies kept trying to snatch your book from you.
Oh, I fight back.
Yeah, no. Eventually, they...
Is
You
I
overpower
apologize.
me?
I'm not trying to interrupt here real quick. Is Rayford still in the room while they're taking the book from him? at
Oh,
this
yeah,
point?
absolutely.
Okay, that's good. Don't worry, I got you, buddy. Please continue.
Yeah, so it does kind of come to a point, though, where the orderlies look at the doctor, and the doctor simply waves for them to relent and let it go. And they let you have it as they wheeled you away. The doctor turns back to you, Ketchal. Your friend appears to be suffering from a combination of obsessive compulsive and haunting disorder. How long has this been going on?
Unknown. We only met recently, perhaps a few months.
Concerning, then, if it is a newly manifested symptom, I would hate to know what caused it, but it is my job to learn such things. I do appreciate for you to have brought them both in. You're doing them a great service. We will take care of them here.
At this moment, Catskill kind of does that Homer Simpson thing where he just looks really gets his face really, really close as if he's peering into the doctor's very soul for a really long, awkward few seconds.
You too seek knowledge of the esoteric.
He kind of takes a step back at this point to a normal speaking distance.
I see. Perhaps you and I are more alike than I originally anticipated, Doctor.
He kind of puts out his hand at this point to shake hands.
The doctor's hand comes up and it grips your hand, and again, the way this man's touch is, it is unsettling. There's something wrong with him.
Do I feel any supernatural entities in my presence while this is occurring?
No, you feel no supernatural entities in the presence.
Lovely. But I am asking for his name as well.
Darkin. Gregory Darkin.
Dr. Darkin, then. I see. Tell me more about this place you run. Surely it is not of normal make to house such.
He kind of like gestures towards Rayford and Mako, like really grandly.
Well, I'm not there. I'm not there.
In the direction that you guys had been sent, though.
Okay.
That in the direction that you guys had been taken.
Such fiends as these.
You believe them to be fiends now. What
Perhaps.
else are they suffering from? Please. He like puts an arm out, like half like behind you, half for the other one forward. Walk with me. I would like to know more about the symptoms these fiends are suffering from.
Oh my god.
Guys, it's infiltration. Shut up.
I confess I have little understanding of the human interaction in these regards. However, I do deal with the
We're the crazy ones.
supernatural on a daily
No,
basis.
Hold on, I'm gonna PM you.
It is my belief, after many, many years of study, that these two fields of you and I that we have devoted our lives to may be intertwined. Tell me something. Do you not find these symptoms, these patients, their attitudes, their actions to be strange, to be illogical, to be inhuman?
There are several, very many like this. I have one in particular that you might like to see, Mr.
Ketzial will do fine.
Ketzial, it shall be. Then please, walk with me. I will show you him.
I would be very interested. Perhaps you and I can find a mutual exchange to be of benefit.
He looks at you. Perhaps we can, Mr. Ketzial. Rayford, you are wheeled through the
Yes,
hallway.
sir. Yes, sir.
They are immaculately clean, scrubbed down to a very pristine isn't the right word here. That implies a state of beauty. These are very cold gray corridors, is what you're looking at. But they're without blemish, they're without crack, they're without stain. And things are unnervingly quiet all throughout.
So who's like just two like orderlies?
3.
3. Do I still have my book?
You do. They did not take it from you. They were told to let you be with it. And they wheel you over through several hallways, twists and turns, lefts and rights. If you want, you can make a fortune roll to kind of keep track of the navigation, but it's kind of confusing no matter what happens here.
Eventually, study.
Oh, yeah. Or survey, actually, would work too.
Rayford. Come on. Oh, doesn't matter. Portion. ... That's pretty good.
I'm sorry.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You think you have a fairly decent understanding of the directions of how to get back the way you came, at least part way.
I'll get lost if I fuck up.
Indeed. So eventually you are brought to a large metal door. It is opened by one of them, and you are not so much wheeled inside, but rather stood up on the gurney, and the latches are undone to kind of force you in. The gurney creating a makeshift like wall between you and the room for a moment.
Is there an orderly inside with me?
No.
Oh, so they're doing it from the outside.
Yes.
I just feel like, reminds me of my bedroom from home. I'm just very calm with the situation.
Yes. As they pull the gurney away and very quickly close the door, it is padded. The walls are padded. The floor is padded.
So there's nothing but padding.
It's all padded. Very coarse linen padding, though.
Okay. I just stand there for a moment, not making any sounds, and then I slowly start opening my book. And I'm gonna do a skill I haven't done in a hot minute. I'm gonna pray, boys. It's the only thing I can do. Yes. Yes, Frater.
Give me a tune fortune roll. I think is how I handled this before. Am I correct?
It depends on the situation. It's pretty much just an attune roll, which pretty much it will give me a vision of what problem I'm having. The book gives me the answers. That's why I need the book. So I'm gonna roll. So what I'm trying to do right here is I'm trying to see what the fuck the plan is. I'm trying to see what everyone else is doing, essentially. Pretty much using a combination of our, what's the thing again? Our ghost field, what's our mind meld thing?
You shouldn't have to use this ability for that. You can all just kind of communicate with each other.
No, I'm doing this in a different way where it's not like talking to them. I'm trying to physically see where they are.
You're talking about Bound in Darkness, so yes.
Oh, yes, Bound in Darkness, what I'm talking about. But I'm trying to do it in a way where I'm not like talking to them, because it only works like, yeah, you're whispering a message. I'm not trying to deliver a message. I'm trying to use this in a way where I can like have a vision of where everyone is. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do.
I'm combining the two spells. So what is my position and effect for this?
I think just a fortune roll.
Just a fortune? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out why they put me in here. Alright, doesn't matter. And boom. Okay, I see shit.
You do not manage. Every vision you have of all of your friends has been positioned in a cold, dark, gray corridor. The same ones you will wheel down. You can't position anyone on the map. You do, however.
This is worst case scenario, right?
You do, however, see that Kachal is in the accompaniment of the Doctor, Dr. Darkin, as you don't know his name. Well, you would know his name. He was actually said by the receptionist early on.
Right. So pretty much I'm like, oh, he really did sell us out.
Possibly.
Shit, what do I do? Oh, well, there is one thing I can do. I'm not gonna like it. How would I go about doing this? Well, since my god is not picking up the phone, I'll talk to another one.
Well, potentially, if you want. Yeah, okay, where are we going with this?
She who walks in darkness.
She who slays in darkness.
Slays in darkness. So, is there lights in here, or is this just a dark room?
There's one light above you, yes. A loose hanging electroplasmic bulb.
I want to like take the bed and kind of like flip it
There
so
is
I can
no
stand.
bed.
There's no bed. Fuck. Can I roll prowl to see if I can grab the light and tilt it in a direction so I have darkness to see this figure from?
You absolutely can, yes.
I gotta roll something to make this work and not fuck me over.
You have gambits, and I do have a devil's bargain for you.
What is this devil's bargain?
One moment, I'll check my notes to make sure I'm not bullshitting you with that.
Jokes on you, he's always bullshitting.
True. They don't have like some steampunk way of cameras, do they?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. Brand new device. It's called a security camera. Let you see crime.
Gotcha. All right.
I don't need a camera to
Yeah.
show me crime. I can look out my fucking window.
Yeah, no, give me... Let's do the fortune roll.
Of what?
Prowl. Well, it's not the prowl roll, I meant to say. I
Yeah.
think we're looking at a risky standard for this.
Hey, we got our first risky, and this is what's the bargain?
This bargain is going to be a loss of influence in Father Centaurus. The clock you have there is going to tick back one.
I'm good. Fuck! I am doing shit. I have no control of the situation. I do not like it.
As you attempt to make the jump, you realize it's always just slightly out of reach, always just a bit farther than you can make it up to get up there. And as you are trying to do this, you don't notice when the door opens and two figures step inside. When you finally do, the door has already been closed again, and inside is one of the larger orderlies there with a very slight-built Scarlander man. He is also wearing surgical fatigues on him, although his are a little bit too clean, as if they had been thoroughly cleaned recently. A little bit
When I found,
too...
so they just, so when they walk in, they just see me like jumping up trying to grab the light.
Mm-hmm.
When I finally noticed them and turn around, I'd be like, "Oh, hello, gentlemen. Have the gods forsaken you too?"
The man, the smaller man, the doctor, clearly, steps forward. My name is Dr. Rake. I was told I was dealing with a patient suffering from anosognosia, but you appear to also be having manic episodes as well as deific delusions. Possibly bordering on narcissistic personality disorder. Do you believe the gods have abandoned you and you alone?
Hold on, let me see what stress I have. Keep going.
Or that you are so important to them that their absence to you wouldn't be noticeable? Perhaps you are suffering from an intense fear of abandonment. This would accompany your somewhat unstable nature, your energetic movements here. Yes.
Well,
Are
Mr.
you feeling
Rake,
angry, impulsive? Have you been suffering from mood swings?
well, Dr. Rake, I currently am confused of why I'm here.
I see,
And yes,
attempts to push away earnest help. Truly, you are suffering from a borderline personality disorder, yes. I understand what I'm
as he
working with
says
now.
that, okay, now I'm gonna spin this because he won't let you talk. I'm gonna use Demon Face. Fuck you. I'm gonna copy his face.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna spin a 2 stress, and I don't know how this is gonna work. Do I spin 2 stress, or does that only work when I'm rolling something for it? Oh, this would be a command roll. Or what would this be? What I plan on doing is I'm gonna copy his face, and I'm trying to make him shut up for a minute. So I'm trying to like find a way where I can get the upper hand in this conversation. Oh,
There's a moment where his eyes seem to flicker, almost glaze over, it seems to be. Then they kind of return to as they are. I see a multiple personality disorder as well. Truly, you are in grave need of my help and help
well,
of
Wendy.
Dr. Doc. Do not fret, friend. We will always be here to help you.
That's nice and all, but I'm trying to explain to you that I don't know why I'm here. I just was
Yes.
told to come to here to talk to a doctor, and that was all my compatriots told me, and now I'm in
Yes.
this room.
Yes, it is often hard for those suffering from maladies of the mind to recognize when they are in need of help. As Dr. Darkin was telling me, anosognosia very clearly is among your primary afflictions. I specialize in maladies of the mind. I will help you get better, Mr. Mako.
Reaper? Oh, wow, it's
Good
purposeful.
God.
Was that purposeful, or is he mixing it up?
No, that's me being a dumbass.
Okay, I was just sitting there
purposeful.
I just sit there for a moment. I look over at the
100%.
Scavlander, and I ask him, "Are you crazy too? You must be people who are committed here as well. It's nice to meet new friends."
Are you talking to the orderly or the doctor?
I'm talking to the orderly because he's just like rambling on. I do not understand what he's talking about. Or I'm just like I'm asking him questions and he keeps deflecting them, so I'm assuming he's crazy too.
The orderly stands there, dead silent, dead still.
Oh, he's a mute. Okay, this place truly is home to the unwell.
Yes.
Wow, gentlemen, what will prove my sanity to these people to make my way back home to preaching the good word of Father Centurius.
And who is Father Centarius?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. And I opened my book, and it's just, like I say, the book is gibberish. It's all different. What's that thing where you cut out letters and glue it on paper?
Cut and paste.
No, when you like group, like you cut out like R and then you cut out A from a different magazine.
Cut and paste.
Oh, it's literally called cut and paste.
Yes.
Okay, I thought I had a different word. That's it. That's what I was thinking of. But yes, probably both. It's like that, but with not actual words. It's just literally other pieces of paper cut out into other things sorting into a book.
So it looks like one of our lab bad memes.
Yes, it looks like it's a whole deck of Lab Man memes. But it looks like. But yes, you cannot read this book at all. I'm glad you ask. And what I roll? Like Father Centaurus is the god of knowledge. He's here to preach all the knowledge that you perceive, wants, and ever could desire. What can I roll to make him actually interested in my god?
I'd be a sway roll for sure, but you're looking at limited desperate once again.
Oh my god.
The experience you're getting.
What the fuck?
You're getting so much experience.
It is true, you are.
No way.
But why am I rolling like shit?
Just look at all the great experience you're gonna get. Just in time to get a new
Right.
character.
I see.
This is how roll 20 in the dark works.
I can't see shit.
Do not worry, Mr. Rayford. Do not worry. He
Hmm.
turns and he steps out of the door, which opens almost right as he turns away. The door's open and he steps out. The orderly, very stiffly, backing up out of the room as well. The door closing the moment he's clear of it.
This is a very strange establishment. And as soon as they leave, I go back to trying to get the light.
Well,
I got
give me one more. Give me one more prowl roll there. The exact same thing.
okay. Which was
The Devil's Bargain still applies, by the way.
what was the Devil's Bargain?
Oh,
I lose faith. No,
Yes,
not
you
wrong.
lose.
Fuck that.
Yes.
No, hell no. This is my backup god.
I'm sorry, Matthew, real quick. What was the doctor's name?
Rake.
R-A-K-E?
Yes.
Okay.
What the
I
fuck?
need-
Why I rolled the same thing
I-
twice?
I need it for an after session beam, so.
Dude, Rayford, I'm so sorry.
This game's rigged. I can't roll for shit.
I'm
What
so
the fuck?
sorry, buddy.
What's my highest number tonight? What is my highest number?
3.
3.
Oh, a 1-5 for a study. Fuck off.
I'm gonna have to start a clock here.
Oh no.
Fuck. Fuck.
Oh god.
Don't worry, buddy.
Is it
We'll
me?
make it. We'll save you.
We'll get you out of
Is
there.
this me getting out, or is this when the drugs kick in?
Both. Both. Both.
The worst happens.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, my friend. My poor friend.
This is what I get for not falling all my skills into fucking wreck. I could have bust this door down eventually if I was playing as a strong character.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I still have my gear? Or did they take off? That's why I was like, oh, they probably take all my stuff. Just give me heavy. Just to get them more suspicious of me.
Yeah, I can't see it. I didn't describe it though, did I? But at
No,
the
you did
same
not.
time, I can't really see a situation in which they wouldn't take your gear. That's kind of that's the odd thing about the scenario we're in, and one of the bad things about Blades. I can't take your weapons from you because you don't have
Okay.
any on you until you do.
Okay.
Well, you could say that like you're
me look through
locked out of
myself.
of pulling weapons out.
Depends on
Oh,
where
I can
they're-
say
depends
I-
on where they're stored.
in the book. In the book. There we go. People keep guns in books, so I can keep things in my book. Let's see.
Oh, okay. So I'll meet you halfway on this.
If it can fit in a book.
You have a light load available to you until you can reacquire all of your items.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. In that case. Oh, burglar gear. Here we go. I'm gonna try to pick the door.
There is no lock.
Shit. What can I use? Oh, arcane instrument.
I'll let you think about that, but we're gonna hop back to
Yes.
Songbird and Mako. So, Mako, you've been led onto your feet. Did I understand that correctly?
Yep, and I went into the doctor's office and to try and find the gun that Songbird told me
Is
about.
he there?
The doctor's office is barren. It
Shit.
is as cold, gray concrete as of the rest of the building you were been led through so far. It does have items in it. It's not empty. It does have a desk that does exist. There are cabinets, but you've been in people's personal offices. You returned to the group in Maddie's Klein's office. This is a hallway with a desk in it. This is but it is his office. Like, Songbird's not wrong. There's just nothing in here but the bare minimum essentials. A desk to work at and cabinets to store files in.
Cool. I'm gonna try and find his gun again. I'm on this because I do not want him to have that if we encounter.
That's fair enough, Zal, I want you to say nothing here. Nick, do you remember where Zal told you the gun was?
Well, I know that the alarm was on the bottom left of the desk, and I'm pretty sure the gun was in a right-hand drawer.
Zal, yes or no? Is he right about each of those things independently?
The gun is on the right side of the desk. The alarm I didn't specify. Just that if he doesn't, I said if the doctor comes
You reach
in,
under.
No, I said the doctor comes in and sees no one there, he's gonna pull the alarm. I didn't say where it was.
I thought you said if he goes for under his desk.
That was for the right side for the gun. That's the only. I didn't mention anything about the
Okay.
alarm part. But
Well,
you're
So
still
I'm not gonna make you.
technically right.
So because you remember that, Nick, I'm not gonna make you re-roll to try and find it. You don't have to.
Hell
think to search
yes.
for it. So congratulations. This is the advantage of paying attention.
Yeah, it is.
So you do find the gun. It is a very simple, single-shot pistol, like most guns in Dust Wall, but it has a considerable amount of ammunition kind of stored around it.
Yeah, I just pocket all that. And then
you
I
notice that it's been fired recently, though.
oh.
I want you to give me a study roll, all the same.
The 6. Oh, the study's the one thing that isn't a resolve skill that I have. Is it just just a fortune risk study roll?
Yeah, we'll call it just a fortune roll, but I'm going to treat this as if it were an actual roll, so you will be able to fail it.
Well, I don't learn anything.
You unfortunately don't. You see that it has been fired recently, but you can't tell anything else about it. You don't pick up on anything in the area.
Okay.
So, Songbird, what are you doing at the moment?
She goes to resume her normal nursery duties and brings medication to patients, and that's where she'll start working in conversation to see if they need a new way of life, especially if they were no longer chained down by the asylum.
Okay. You going for more of a sway or more of a sort of
Sway or consort? Probably sway. Because she's trying to convince them and sales pitch them into it. These unfortunate souls. Position effect.
I gotta give you desperate standard, I think.
Okay.
We are ranking up these desperate actions tonight.
I'm already desperate. Actually, sorry, it's a fact I get from my thingamabob for being a healer. So it's desperate, great. And I can't push myself. So, oh, Devil's Bargain. Is there a Devil's Bargain?
One fights back.
I'm gonna start a clock. For
No, we don't hear that.
noticing that you are engaged in conversation with the patients.
Sorry, what is the clock?
The clock is that people are beginning to notice that you're engaged in conversation with the patients. You're taking a bit more time than normal. It's essentially you are discovered.
Okay. How big is the clock? How many ticks is the bargain?
I'm gonna say 8. Oh, how many? And the bargain would just be 1 tick for the time being.
Huh,
But
I'll take
you
that.
know, other failures and whatnot will cause that to tick up a bit more rapid.
Sure, I'll take that. That sounds fine. Hey, didn't need it.
All right, and I'm also going to start. I'm going to do what we've been doing before. I'm going to start a large 12 clock, but this is going to be more about the raw number of patients number of converts you get rather than fill it you get them.
Okay, just how many patients we get?
Yes.
All right, well, great effect on them. So we got 5.
I'm gonna say you can get 2 out of this. And I'm going to have you go through each one of them. You get 2's attention, but I still want to see each one of them engaged with properly.
All right, that
And
2.
we're going to begin with a woman by the name of Lucretia Saul. And I'll put that name in chat here for one. She is in her room. She's not in a padded cell. But she is lying basically ramrod straight on her bed. What do you went to?
Okay. And she looks around, sees the woman. Oh, hello, hi. I got your medication, blue and a red pill. She comes over and sets the little tiny drinky cup onto her, like, the nightstand next to her.
She doesn't move. Why did you bring that to me?
Why not? It's yours. You should have things that are yours.
I don't need it. It doesn't help.
Oh dear. It doesn't help with what?
Like he's black-pilled.
Medication doesn't help the dead.
Well, it can help you not hear the dead.
Medicine is for living people. I am not.
Oh.
Sounds like my kind of woman. All right.
Let's go.
Well, what did you die of? Was that an awfully traumatic
I was
experience?
never alive.
And she sits on the edge of the bed.
You do notice there is like a medical chart. On her bed as well. If you wanted to have a look at that.
As she maybe goes on to a bit of a talk, she'll reach over and look it over.
Yeah, so once again, it just basically gives you quite a few things. about her name, basically all the other medical stuff, and also identifies her as suffering from Cotard's delusion.
Cotard's delusion? Okay, do tell.
Let's see here. WebMD. People with Cotard's syndrome or Cotard's delusion believe that parts of the body are missing or that they are dying, dead, or don't exist. They may think nothing exists. Miss Lucretia here definitely seems to be suffering from the I am dead delusion, believing herself to be
I
some
do not
kind of
exist.
walking
That's why I
corpse.
don't need taxes.
Right. So okay, so she says I am. She said the last thing she said was I am dead.
Yep. Basically, I'm dead. And the dead don't need medicine.
Yeah.
She has never been alive, apparently.
So yeah, Songbird's just like, oh,
Mhm.
never been alive. Oh, so you're a ghost then?
No.
This is a pretty shitty abortion.
What the fuck, man?
Am I wrong?
Zal, continue, please. We'll have to edit this part out.
It's live.
It's Twitch, though.
We'll fix it in post.
So no, never been alive. Well, that's a little weird. I mean, who am I talking to then? I can't be talking to nothing.
I'm not nothing. I'm just dead.
So a ghost.
No. Just dead.
Well, do things pass through things that are dead?
Sorry, repeat that one.
Do things pass through things that are dead?
No. Not always.
And she'll like pull out what does she have on her? Maybe like the tray that she had the little cup of pills in or whatever, and she just lifts the tray over her like abdomen area and then just drop it on her. I want you to just go thud.
Jesus.
And then followed up with, well, sorry to, don't mean to be mean, but I think you're not quite dead. You might be close to it though. Maybe you're between here and there, but you're not dead. And that's really good because there's a lot to life still. It's nothing that bad. I mean, it's not pleasant, but it's not bad.
Give me a sway roll to her here.
Right,
Desperate limited.
I mean, desperate standard. Haha.
How so?
This is my helix.
No.
This is charisma based.
Fair enough. Desperate standard it is.
And that's a 4.
Okay. It is. She flinches when you drop it on her. She starts to go back to being like corpse position. She says things can't pass through a corpse. through a body. Why do you keep talking to me? You're not supposed to talk to dead things.
But sometimes dead things are nice to talk to. Sometimes they're worth talking to more than living. They're very insightful most of the time, actually. They understand life a lot more than the rest of us.
How can they understand life when they're never alive?
Well, to understand life, or in order to be dead, you have to not be alive. So if you're dead, you know what life is not. So you have an understanding of what it is, because you're not it. But I got a question. Would you like to not be dead? Is there something that would make you want to be alive?
I can't not be dead.
Yes, you can.
When you're dead, you stay dead.
Not really. You can always become something else and be alive again.
Her face. She's trying to fight it. She's obviously, in a part of her brain, trying to fight these flickers of emotion and eye movements as she's puzzling through her head as she works around. Because that's not things, and she knows that's not things a dead body's supposed to do. But she just can't help but ask you, how?
How to be alive again?
Yes.
You have to want. You have to want to be alive. You have to feel. You have to care. You have to desire things. And those are okay to want. People do it all the time. Sometimes when they shouldn't. You just have. Sorry, go ahead.
She's stammering again and again, very clearly fighting this battle in her head of what she wants versus what she has just kind of been telling herself over the years.
You want to dance? Dancing's fun. You want to try it? I'm curious what the dead dance like.
I would like. Give me a fortune roll here, real fast. Just fortune roll sway.
My secret captain, I always roll sway.
I don't want to dance. I want to live.
Okay, well, then you're on the right path then. Now I'm going to give you this, and make sure the other nurses, and other people don't see this. But when you're ready, we'll help you live. And she like slips the semi-crappy cult business card like under her pillow or something.
She very stiffly, from muscles atrophy from disuse, nods.
Songbird smiles and heads out the room.
And he brings us to the second patient you managed to get to. The name on your itinerary identifies him as Horland Wellis. This man is locked in a packed cell. And you were basically instructed to not open the door.
Knocks. Dun dun dun.
Who there? Is that them? Who are you? Are you one of them?
Morning. Time for your medication.
No. No, you're not going to fool me. That mix in my head makes me think that it's you are not. That you are you, but you're not.
I'm pretty sure I'm me.
No, you're one of them. Every last one of you is one of them. It's like the ones that took them from me. Where'd you put them? Where are they? Where'd they go?
Where did you put them?
My family, damn you! Where'd you put them?
Oh, they're right where you left them last.
No, they're not. They haven't been for years. They took them. You took them. Replaced them. Impersonated them. Put me in here when I tried to find them!
Oh dear. Who tried to impersonate them? That's mean.
They did. Spirits, ghosts, the dead, all of them, the people, whoever did it, you are one of them.
Oh no, I'm not one of them. Though we deal with them a bit. But if you want, we can get you revenge on ghosts. That happens all the time. Probably would be good for you. Would you like to get revenge on ghosts?
You'd help me. Why? Why you want to help me against your own? Why you want to help me against your own kind?
Because sometimes people just need help dealing with other problems. Sometimes people do bad things.
No, this is a trick. You're trying to trick me. I'm a falling force. You're trying to get rid of me too. Replace me. But I'm not gonna let you. I am me. You aren't you.
Is there like a slot in this door where presumably like the pills are supposed to be fed through?
There's a slot there for food and whatnot that you're supposed to basically be feeding him through and giving him his medicine through.
She reaches through the slot and pulls him into the door so he hits his head.
Give me a skirmish roll. Risky standard, I'm gonna say. Actually, let's go with the risky standard.
Risky?
Yeah.
Okay. Standard. Alright. No, I don't care about devils this time. Fuck yeah. All your dice,
you smack his
all
head,
your
something
dice are
good.
belong to us.
You smack his head. Well, not all of them. He did just roll a 1.
Damn it!
Yeah. So what is it you're looking to get out of this skirmish roll? This knock to the head.
Make him calm down and shut the fuck up and listen.
Successfully, I'd say so.
Sorry, but you're being rather belligerent. Now, I can help you get revenge and find your family, but you need to listen more when I'm trying to help you. If you want the things you want and you want to work for them, we can help you out. And again, slides the card forward, puts the medicine cat thing on top of it. Just don't let them see that. Then turns and walks.
Don't let them. Maybe I can't trust you. He kind of turns away, is like obsessively kind of fingering and rubbing your card between his hands, very clearly like trying to study every detail of it.
Okay. And then she'll go and find Rafer to maybe see about getting him out of his room.
Sounds good. I think we've just about run out of time for tonight, though. But before we exit out, I want one last little look-see over at Ketchal.
Oh no.
Ketchal, you've been led deeper and deeper throughout this entire building over the course of the last few minutes. Where did we leave off with that again? The doctor was talking.
The doctor
back with
wanted
you?
me to meet, quote unquote, him.
That's right. Yes. So you were brought to another one of the large metal doors that lead into the padded cells. And Dr. Darkin stands there off to the side of it and simply gestures you forward with a stiff hand. By all means, please, introduce yourself.
Getzel kind of like regards him carefully at this point. Question here. I'd like to kind of like, I hesitate to use the word study because it sounds like that's kind of what I'm pushing for on a roll. I want to like try and figure out if he's misleading me or lying me. Like, is there anything about his body language, his voice, anything that would give me reason to mistrust him here?
Everything, every touch, every gesture, not every word he said. That's the one thing that has been, despite my acting, understandable. He's a creepy motherfucker for sure, don't get me wrong, but his voice is the one thing that seems most human about him. Everything else is off kilter, slightly off, like a bad parody, a bad portrayal of humanity.
Gotcha. I'm going to accept this, and I'm going to. Is it a push or a pull door?
Well, he's not. His intention is not to have you enter the room, though you absolutely can if you want. You can simply look through the slot. The time being is very similar to the ones we've set.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that part. Well,
You like, however you want to interpret it, he won't stop you.
I didn't realize that there was like it was like a see-through sort of thing. I thought it was just like a big, like chunky, opaque iron door or something. All right. Well, Quetzal kind of like approaches the see-through pane then of sorts and peers inside intently.
It is a padded room, as we saw both with Mr. Horlin and Mako. Rafer before him.
Cozy.
Except this one's not clean linen. It is stained. Blood dark red. Bits of gore and meat scattered on the walls, dripping on the floor, stuck into the ceiling, and in the middle of it is a half-naked man, covered in viscera and blood, hunched over the corpse of an orderly, very clearly rent apart with his bare hands just a few moments ago, shoveling meat after meat, entire limbs, fingers, a foot at a time into
Which
his
half?
mouth. And here's the thing. It doesn't matter how much she shoves down. The man is anorexic. Like, actually skin and bones. But you're watching him as he shovels a literal arm into his mouth, down his throat. His stomach doesn't distend in the slightest. Nothing
Fascinating.
about him changes.
Terrare?
I believe this falls outside your area of expertise, Doctor.
The man looks up as he hears your voice and gets to his feet. He's got this crazed look in his eyes as he regards you. And it's very clear he's also suffering from some kind of skin condition now as you see it. The flesh on his chest, on his arms, leading down just basically just above the elbows is almost putrid. And as you look at him, I will say you begin to get the sense that this man has strong ties to the arcane. Taikarosi. Haven't had that yet. You're the one they brought for me next. And that is where we will end for the night.
Oh shit. I knew the doctor was evil.
Perfect.
What gave it away?
I even have an A+ response. Let me write this down so I don't forget for next week.
Nice.
XP time.
Are you sure about that?
Sure about what?
XP time. Are you sure?
Oh. Oh no, we're not getting XP?
You're getting XP.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my XP.
Please go ahead, yes.
Or wait, do we need to do the crew XP first, or should I do mine first?
Let's do crew XP first, actually.
Okay.
We'd like to go ahead and lead us on that.
Advance the agenda of our deities or embody its precepts in action.
I preached the word.
Yeah, we did good on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said the word is good.
Alright, I'll go ahead and mark us one. Contend with challenges above our current station.
They won't let me leave.
Go ahead and take one for that, absolutely.
Alright. Bolstering our crew's reputation or developing a new one. For reference, our reputation is cunning and businesslike.
We are infiltrating the most elaborate way to get into a sane asylum ever.
This feels like a cunning operation. This feels like a very dastardly way of going about things. I would
Yeah.
say it kind of fits in with our existing rep. Woo, another advancement!
So we get, what's the stash again? We're tier 1, so we get 3 stash.
Ooh.
The crew were.
Each
Ooh,
player
yeah.
gets 3 stash.
Oh.
I'm fancy again, boys.
Last but not least, expressing the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. Did we just say 2 for that and just kind of skip this part?
Yeah. That's fair. That's very fair.
Oh my goodness, it's incredible. All right, character experience.
That would be starting with make for the night.
Okay. Did I address a challenge with calculation or conspiracy? I did. Songbird and I made that calculation and conspiracy to address the challenge and get myself into the doctor's main office instead of getting put into a cell. I'd say that counts. I would only guess put one in there. I express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I believe I did that, as well as I'm, trying to talk with him, trying to reason with him, trying to make deals with him, and then I'm also, being like, kind of on the down low, being like, okay, hold on, I need to grab this gun because I do not like, because I'm like kind of already predicting the fight. I'm like already like, I'm planning for the contingencies of how this, like, I don't want to fight him, but I'm planning for when it goes down so that I have his gun and he's already set up to lose, which I guess might fall more under calculation conspiracy. So I'm just gonna add 2 extra points then for that. And then it's either 2 in calculation conspiracy and 1 in belief drives heritage, or 1 in calculation conspiracy and 2 in belief drives heritage. And then I did not struggle with my issues from my vice or trauma today. So that's it for me. I already marked my 1 desperate action.
But of
Beauty.
course. But of course.
But
That
of course.
Let's do Songbird next. Let's work our way up for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Address the challenge with audacity or cunning. Yeah. Constantly. Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I think beliefs in the conversation with the crazy lady. Arguably could have said it with the guy, but I don't know if I want to take 2 for that when it was kind of just the one cumulative scene, really. Although Mako, she did help give him the heads up. Actually, that would have been another part of her drive, her beliefs drives.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another. So I took, and then no vice, trauma, or conflict between 2 states. So 4 I took in total, which gives me an advance.
Oh, sorry.
Which I don't know what I'll pick yet, but we'll pick something.
Oh, it's falling apart. It's falling apart.
That would
Next
be to Rayford then, yes.
Let me look at my thing. Address a challenge with a 700. No, no one believed me.
Doesn't
But you
matter.
did address the
Believe me.
challenge with it though.
Yeah.
Address
It's
a
not
challenge.
it's not if you overcame a challenge, it's if you addressed a challenge.
I was
Like-
trying to convert that guy into my religion, even though he was like trying to put me into a insane asylum, trying to address my mental illness. Does that count? Trying to make him question his belief.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You were trying to influence him?
Yeah,
Trying to deceive him to some extent.
my beliefs, drives, heritage, and background. When I was addressed with that devil's bargain, I turned that shit down. I believe in my God. I'm not making him mad. Drives, heritage, and background. No, I don't think that one-liner doesn't count for background. And did you struggle? I struggled, but I did not want my issues of vice, traumas, or anything. I definitely was struggling, but not on my vices. I don't think paranoid counts. They think I'm paranoid, but other than that, I wasn't showing any signs of paranoia. Yeah, I have my desperate action, so I'm just gonna take. I'll take the 2 for the beliefs and the influence.
All right.
All right, then I already marked my trauma, my desperate actions. I should be good.
Yeah, with all those desperate actions, you absolutely should.
There's only 1 though.
Was it? I thought it was more than one. Who rolled all the experts?
Was it me?
Could have swore there were more.
Oh, there's time for more.
Oh, there's definitely time. There's always time for
you
more.
are true. Correct on that. Leaves us with you, Ketchal.
Oh, it does. Well, I didn't get a chance to roll any desperate actions yet, but that will change. Addressing a challenge with knowledge or arcane power. I don't really think I addressed any challenges, really, this time around. Not yet, at least. I feel like I'm about to address a lot of challenges, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have a lot of challenges coming up here. I did express my heritage and background, or at least my background a little bit, with the Doctor. So I'm going to go ahead and take one for that, I believe.
Doctor.
My advice and trauma is going to be cold and faith, irrespectively. I don't think I've got any for that either here. Not yet, but there's plenty. There will be plenty of time to change this.
This is where he portrays us.
I'm literally. Why are you booing me? I'm right. Oh, I've done this. Guys, I'm literally helping you. Just.
It's called the long con, I swear.
It's fine. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I want to take a moment to remind each and every one of you, you have like 3, close enough, unspent advances to take care of still.
Jesus.
I will spend them.
Got it.
Like-
We forgot it.
Get ordained or something.
That means we have to address other religions. Those don't exist to us, okay?
I was smacked. We'll deal with this in post. Or later. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming in tonight. Thank you very much for being here. I realized about halfway into the score all of the fun things I get to do in Insane Asylum and these patients and these people and my patients, aka players.
Oh, I thought you meant your patience as in your time.
Oh damn, that might be a good one.
That
I might have next week's opener now. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all once again for joining us. Thank you all once again for watching. Subscribe to Valkyrie here on twitch.tv/Valkyrie for further Blazing Dark goodness and maybe more stuff from our little group here in the future. I'm
Wink.
not quite sure what we have in the burner, but he also does stream a variety of other things. I know he was streaming City Skylines earlier today, which looks fun as sim games go. Hey, why not give it a try? Also locate him on YouTube about the same name, Valkyrie, for all the VODs of our previous episodes to give you, I say, an understanding of how we got here, but frankly, it might just be an idea of how we got here. I don't quite know myself.
Context is a more fitting word.
It gives you context, yes, a concept even of how we reached where we began to where we have ended up. But thank you very much once again, Evan. I said that for the third time now. I'm just gonna let you all go. Everyone, have a good night.